Welcome back, guys, to Trails Through Daybreak, where last episode, sweeping Station Street, we decided to take 2 more free time slots with a visit to the Bracers Guild in between, spending time with Ashen and then Rosette before calling it a day. Van then left everyone behind to meet with Zin, with the rest of the party making an attempt to follow him as he gave them the slip to meet with the immovable and head into the Lawless zone.
Okay. That's my normal work uniform. Everyone's normal uniform by the look of it. Well, here we are. The place the city's very worst call home. How long it's been around, it's kind of crazy how much more lively it's gotten in the past few years. No kidding. Won't find it on any map, yet people are still somehow finding their way down here. But what criminal wouldn't be tempted by a literal lawless zone where they can let off all the steam they damn well please? Might be a bit much for your little ones to handle right now, though. Yeah, hate to do it, but I gotta introduce him to it eventually. Can't stay ignorant of its existence forever when you're in this line of work. Yeah, true enough. So my impression of you being a mother hen looking after her chicks wasn't so far off after all, huh? Oh, can it? So where are we going? Well, let's peek in at the nearby bars for starters. Watch your back, alright? I know.
Mind if I split? I've got a bad feeling about this.
Come on, man. Where's your adventurous spirit?
Selling orbments, etc. What's this? The area is sealed off by an enormous barrier. Barrier? Can't say such key words.
Activating shards!
What?
I'll beat your ass! Let's have some fun.
Oh, not having any fun with my ass.
A chance!
Just randomly mugged. What the crap, mans? What are you guys doing?
Give them your all!
Think fast! Put you in your place. Howl for me.
Hey, I can't control you. That's worrying. Never mind. Zin seems to have immovable them. You're sealed a bit. You're frozen a bit.
Activating skill.
Away with you! Eat this!
You ate that. Doesn't look like we're actually good at killing these guys. I kind of wanted to save up some
No need to go easy
points, to be fair.
There! Better be ready.
Activating skill.
Heralding fists! They flinched. Arkride!
I really thought I'd be in control, but
Activating skill!
Son of a...
obviously not. That's how it's done. Almost feel sorry for the bastards in hindsight. Almost. Gotta be pretty wet behind the ears to pick a fight with the immovable and not know what they're getting into. Goes to show why the Taito school still got its rep. It's lost some of its luster from back in the day, alas. The central dojo closed down 10 years ago after Master Ryuga passed. Now it hangs on by a thread split between several disparate dojos. Speaking of those, got something on your mind? I remember you like to go visit those rinky-dink dojos every now and then to train with the disciples. Why not take up the mantle and revive the Taito school outright? You ever think of doing that? Can't imagine anyone would have a problem with you taking the reins. I'd love to see that as much as anyone, believe me, but I don't think I'm cut out to lead the whole school like that. And I can't just shirk my duty as a bracer to chase some pipe dream of mine. Maybe once I'm retired, I'll give it some thought. True, Gil probably can't afford to lose somebody as high up as you. Given everything going on right now, yeah. You flatter me. I can't take all the credit, though. You really held your own in that fight back there. You got a lot of oddball moves in your arsenal. I can tell you're training Kunlun. Clear as day. Must have a hell of a master to be able to fight like that. Yeah, hell of a master is right. He went and wasted his talent on a punk ass like me. Couldn't even repay him for everything he did. Ah, you don't say. Could he mean... Anyway, let's keep moving. Our destination should be further in. Old master... dead? I was thinking that maybe I should change your arch driver at this point in time. Storm is good as all, but I feel like I might need something to actually heal myself up a bit if things don't go exactly right. Could go full earth over here, full defensive earth, breath, umber cracker. I feel like more supportive might be a little bit more helpful. Aegis shield as well is there, so I'm guessing that might be more than what I expect. I'm interested in this Ideal Force stuff and all that.
Arsenal modified.
Aegis shield, a shield that reduces damage taken by allies in range. So it's the same shield that we know, but large in range. Versus Earth Guard that seems to be 1,000. Do you think that's 2,000? Could be good. Yes, now that I know I can't actually control
Guess I'll check out
our friend here, it becomes a bit more risky. Hey there, can I interest you in any of my specialty herbs? Satisfaction guaranteed? Before you ask, all my stuff is all safe and street legal. I'm just here to give people a good time. I do have some of the grayer stuff, but I've had issues with people not using it right. Can't trust those boys, Vit, so I don't advertise it. I told them to be careful with that stuff, but no dice. But well, that's what I get for dealing with those types. Never again. The way she talks, it sounds like her stuff's on the up and up. You just gotta use it wisely and you'll be fine. Interesting. Maybe I'll take a look at her inventory, partly because I'm curious and partly to make sure she's sticking to her word. You know, I had some funky hookers coming through Farbad. I thought they might go out. I had them for sale for a hot minute, but then I heard the police were going around clearing them off the streets. I opened them up and sure enough, they've got some real hardcore stuff in them. I pulled them after that. It's just not worth it. Not in that kind of business. I sell good times, not lifetimes. Yeah.
What will it be?
A lemon bomb cookie. They sell the good cookies down here, supposedly. Camel earrings as well. I'm glad I scrolled down. Gift for Elaine.
I'll be seeing you.
Ladder launched.
Aw, you shouldn't have.
30 points. Okay, it requires a lot more points to go to the next level of Elaine. So an event plus. Uh-oh. I thought 100 points would be enough. Elaine's agility is +3 and so is Van's. Aggle. And apart from that, we did buy a cookie from the nice street drug dealer.
Love me a sugar rush.
Which is enough to get us to our next gourmet rank. Defense +30 to all party members. I'm worried about this place. I'm going to save again now. I'm thinking every red market is probably some guy trying to beat the crap out of me. Hey there, boys. You from out of town? Why don't you stay a while and I'll show you a good time, huh? Oh, you're quite the stud. Your friend there, he's just enormous. In more ways than one, I hope. Ah, you make a tempting offer, miss. You're a real sight for sore eyes yourself. Not worth it, dude. It's a wild ride and you don't want to be on it. What are you actually selling that requires that outfit to draw the eye in? Well, look who it is. Mr. Arkride Solutions himself, and he's got the immovable tagging along with him too. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, something must be going on for the two of you to be working together, but I'll mind my own business. You sound pretty well informed, sir. Nothing gets past you, does it? You know what they say, knowledge is power. He who knows more controls most. That's the key to staying in the black down here. As to say, I trust you don't have any problems with my humble little store, Mr. Vathek. Of course, sir. Provided you don't cause any trouble for us at the guild. Sheesh, talk about an easy truce. I ain't sticking my nose in their mind games, no, sir.
Alrighty.
I shudder to imagine what's necessitated that, but I know better than to stick my nose where it doesn't belong. Whatever's brought you two together, I appreciate your business all the same.
I've got some fine wares
Tell
for
us an
sale.
antique locket and a classic coin.
Best go. I've got some fine wares for sale.
Other rare items. I'm
Best come again soon.
still above 70k somehow.
What's next? You sure know how to make a girl happy.
I send my kitty cats some gifts. That's how I make a girl happy.
Not this
I
way.
don't sense any chi. They must not be here.
Oh, can't go down there then.
Who in the hell are you talking about?
Who are we looking for? What are you getting me into? Nice mask, man. Howdy there, Spriggity-Doo. And is that the immovable Mrs. Zin I see? Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit. What? How have you been, big guy? Is that the actual phrase? Wait, you guys know each other? You really are a celebrity down here, ain't you? I wouldn't say that. Morgan just happens to be one of the more reputable merchants here, and I do sometimes employ his services. That's a big gun. He kind of tiptoes the legal line, but he's been an invaluable informant for us at the guild, so we just sort of look the other way. Oh, mercy. That's so nice of you, Mr. Zin. Too nice, in fact. I haven't done that much, really. I still feel terrible that I couldn't help you before. I'm so sorely sorry. I'm pathetic, I tell you. Just a failure in the eyes of Adios. You know, it's weird as hell seeing a guy in a mask beating up on himself like that. It's giving me whiplash. Yeah, I get that. He's an eccentric fellow, but I take it to mean he's a good guy at heart.
Alrighty.
Well, shut my mouth. I'm surprised to see you two boys mingling together. I have a whole slew of outposts scattered around Calvard, but just happen to be staying around the Blacklight District for the time being. By all means, feel free to look around and browse my merchandise. I'm more than happy to show you all of the wonderful blessings I have.
Welcome. Thank you for coming.
He's so weird. Oh, ergonomic grip's pretty good. Ups damage and accuracy. I quite like your ergonomic grip, sir. The Jagged armor doesn't seem too that bad either. This is where my money starts to go away. That'll do for that. Apart from that, the armors we've got going on here. I think, to be honest, they're upgrade for most people. There might be better armors for us to get in time, but now we're down to 52k mirror, 49k mirror. And the raid boots too. Heart res up by not that much. Movement up by a ton, but speed goes down. So I'm not too impressed with them.
We await your next visit.
This man.
Not this way.
Whoa, hey there, little guy. Didn't see you there. Wow, you're so big, mister. You should have some of Mummy's drinks. They're delicious. I'm not allowed to have any because I'm too little, but you guys will love them. I know it. Sounds like a ringing endorsement to me. I'll never say no to a good glass of brew. Really? You're going to have one of Mummy's spirits? You promise? You bet. I'm a little too busy to sit down for a drink today, but I'll come back another day for it. Deal? Yeah, I'm going to tell Mummy right now. Oops, might have run my mouth a bit too much there. That kid got me hook, line, and sinker. I'll say, no wonder this joint does pretty well for itself. You're so big, mister. You're like a bear. Hey, mister, won't you come back to play another day? I'll be waiting. Well, how can I say no to a face like that? Got a deal, kiddo. I'll come back soon, okay? This road seems to lead to the outside, but the door before it is locked tight.
Let's talk if you've got a minute.
You serious? Zin Vathek? What the hell are you doing down here? Look, if you're just a customer, that's fine, but you're on our turf, and we're not the straight laces you deal with on the surface. You just stay the hell out of our business, and we'll steer clear of yours. You got that? Don't worry, I know my place here. I'm not looking to ruffle any feathers. Sometimes all I want is to shoot the shit over drinks. Nothing wrong with that, is there? No, provided you don't try to pull anything funny. Drop the goody two-shoes bullshit while you're here, okay? Makes me want to puke. Yeah, I'll be careful. Thanks for the warning. She must be some kind of ex-Jaeger to be talking like that. Bet you don't go down that rabbit hole. People don't like you prying into their histories here. And anyway, pretty sure this ain't the bar we want. Racers make me sick just looking at them. Always have. Sure as hell don't miss that part of the surface. Bunch of hypocrites who don't know jack shit about how the world works. They're not mafia bad, but that's not exactly a high bar. Just stay in your damn lane. This is our world. You want to be cops and your shiny badges don't mean shit down here, so get lost. And anybody who tries laying a finger on my Yoda, bracer or not, will have hell to pay. Real hell. Remember that if you want to live.
Don't take too long to decide now.
I'll buy this Northern tonic and then I'll leave, lady. Please don't kill me.
Come back soon.
I don't know if I will, ever.
Not this way.
I think it's better I never come back.
Boss is gonna yell at you.
What the hell am I going to end up fighting here? I don't want a new save data. Oh, I saved now. Idiot. Okay, I completely instantly recognize Sal. Oh god. What? Am I supposed to be the Sal equals? I'm not quite sure this is how this works. You shit me, right? Sorry to hold things up.
How delightful it is to see you, Mr. Arkride. And you as well, immovable.
You sure took your sweet ass time. Didn't expect Arkride to be with you, though.
I'm just here to do him a favor. But if I'd known we were coming to see scumbags like you, I'd have turned him straight down. Come on now, no need to be like that. I knew you were in Calvard, but it's hard to believe it's been 2 years since I last saw your face, eh, Walter? Not since your man gone, huh? Bug the hell out of me we weren't even able to use that chance to settle the score between us. Yeah, same here. So I'm sure it's no coincidence I was suddenly able to meet you so easily. I spoke to these two before you showed up, but meetups like this here and there aren't such a bad idea of how little we know about those guys. I see now. We're all after Armada, so we're here to trade information on them. Didn't think I'd chance into a gathering this major. So who's our imposing friend?
I ask that you proceed as though I am not present. Think of me as a random traveler who happened to be here when you arrived.
That's, asking a lot. Though the coat and you being part of this group gives me an idea of who you're affiliated with. To get this thing off, it's proven impossible to even learn more about Armata at this point. I heard a report the other day that a bracer on an undercover op on them still hasn't come back. We've been in much the same position ever since the situation in Longport. Not long ago, a cold-blooded warning video was sent to our Council of Elders, the kind meant to serve as an example. They just keep getting worse. We've had nothing like that on our end, but there is one guy up top who can't seem to wipe the smile off his face since they cropped up. He's one real shitbag, so if he likes them, you know they're real monsters. Sounds to me like we all think we're better off crushing them before they become even more of a headache. This guy, he the one you mentioned a while back?
I've got a list of questions from the Oathbreaker, so start running your mouth, or I'll run my fist through your face.
The infamous fourth Anguis, huh? Doesn't quite sit right. I imagine our definitions of crush differ here, but at least we know where we all stand now. Save for our friend keeping his cards to his chest there anyway. Sounds like the CID is up to something too. Still wish I could figure out just what their boss is thinking. Old Rocksmith's successor, huh? Heard some colourful rumours about him myself. But knowing he's turned a blind eye to a whole lot of this makes him alright in my book. Indeed, President Rocksmith was a broad-minded fellow in his own right. But the current president has proven even more receptive towards us. Some of the elders are rather fond of him. Though that does also make him a far more formidable foe during negotiations. From our perspective, the President's willingness to work with you guys is one giant flapping red flag. Oh, do not misunderstand. All of our cooperative efforts are in line with your guild's code. Heaven forbid otherwise. Can you guys not probe each other while I'm stuck right in the middle? I feel like I don't even need to be here anymore. Easy, Arkride. Your part's just about to come up.
Walter.
Ha! It ain't often we get a chance like this, and you can't pick a better place. You weren't satisfied with how we ended 2 years ago either. So what say we pick it up where we left off? Right here, right now.
Ha! Sounds like a plan.
Wait, you saw this coming, didn't you? Hell no, I ain't here to watch two monsters beating the crap out of...
Who said you'd watch? You and White Orchid Dragon are joining. Come on. Exchange info, exchange blows. Either way, we're getting to know each other.
I admit to some reluctance standing between combatants of your caliber. But I am also not one to pass up a chance to face Mr. Arkride and the famed Jin the Immovable.
Well, you should be.
Sorry, Arkride, but this is just how it's gotta be. We'd lose sight of ourselves if it was just one-on-one. And who knows how much damage we'd cause then.
Ah, you damn asshole.
I shall act as observer. Fight to your heart's content.
Why are you so up for this? You're welcome to my spot, you know.
Perhaps another time.
Ready? Begin!
Time for you to focus.
Oh, yeah, time for me to focus.
Try not to bore me, all right?
Don't hold anything back now, all right?
I'm about to get my face kicked in. Oh, it's already started. Oh, my control's in this time. Excellent.
For a sharp boost.
What we got? Distend. Oh, yeah. That's the damaged res up L.
Arkride.
He has his old buff.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
No, I'm here. You know, I'm not running away.
Cypher activate.
Zin's gonna take the hits, and I'm gonna buff us all.
There. Like hell you're running. Eat shit.
I'm all fired up.
A good chance for a sharp boost.
Try this for size.
Which one should I take out first?
Going all in.
Get AoE, but they're too far away from each other to hit.
Try this for size.
Here we go! Heralding fists! No use!
Right, okay, got a good guard at least. We did. It's 3,000 for that. That's not bad.
This'll hurt.
I don't actually need it on that first turn.
Here goes. This'll hurt.
Should totally target one of them. But equally, I can get two of them this way.
Oh, is that all?
It's over!
Crimson Blade?
Razor! Hurricane!
I haven't even got my
Try this
thing up for me taking extra damage, buddy, and you're just taking the pee a little bit here.
Maximum. Activating skill.
Behold the fists of the immovable!
Now we're talking.
Nope.
Well done.
Boost gauge limit removed.
Good job, Zin. I guess we already had to take them down a bit. Good S-craft there.
And you still won't accept that S-rank promotion. Why the hell not?
I'm just not ready for it. My Taito skills have nothing to do with it. Though it'll sure give me a boost in confidence if I can beat you here.
Oh yeah? Will it now?
Whoa, the hell are you? Hold on a sec. This is looking real bad. I gotta scram. I can't move. I fear there is no stopping this. I'm honored to bear witness.
That is enough.
Well then. You're...
Kilika!
You got here quick, and here I was hoping we could duke it out a little longer.
I figured you'd have a lot of catching up to do, so I thought to give you some space. A mistake on my part, I see. Are you a future S-rank bracer and a society enforcer, or are you infants?
Oh, wait a minute! This was all his fault!
Don't give me that! You were all gung-ho until she showed up, buddy.
looking more and more like infants from where I'm standing. What a shame. I was looking forward to seeing that to its end. You are a force to be reckoned with, Flying Swallow. It's good to see you, Spriggan. I see Zin is causing you trouble yet again. As for you, Sal, are you sure it's alright for you to be out of Crossbell after your promotion to President? Worry not, I foisted all responsibility there to Yin and the SSS. This guy's no shame. Looks like you brought more suspicious folks to the party.
What? You got a problem with us, punk? So you're the Spriggan of the Republic. But personally, I think of you as the dropout of the Conlone School.
Wait, are you...
Now, Celise. It's not good to pick fights with him when you've only just met. Even if he is a shady piece of human waste from Adios knows where who can't figure out which half of the moral fence he's standing on.
Well, even I wasn't trying to be that harsh.
Curious.
Still, I see it was worth our while to come down here. Who knew a battle between the Society's finest Eastern martial artist and a student of one of the 3 great schools would be waiting for us? But perhaps the greatest surprise of all is seeing you.
Thought you were acting kind of funny lately. But finding out you're all buddy-buddy with the Society is one thing I didn't see coming.
I haven't the faintest idea what you're talking about. I am a mere traveler who chanced upon this place and its current company. Nothing more. I ask that you pay me no mind, Mother Celise, Father Leon.
You're not even trying to hide it.
You are quite the interesting fellow, Vice Captain.
Must have been a hard job bringing a couple of runts like them down here.
I thought they would make a fine match for you. We do have an agreement right now, after all.
Who are you calling a couple of runts? You sure can run your mouth dire well, but don't go getting cocky. How about I show you and that hardhead what I can really do?
Yeah? With what, Missy? That sword? Sure you're gonna be swinging it and not the other way around? How'd a teeny bopper like you even get that damn
I'm 27.
Huh?
I said I'm 27. Any questions?
Huh. Well, I guess some guys are into that kind of thing.
You are so dead.
You had to step on a landmine. She hates when people talk about her little baby face and impressively short height.
Also dead.
I'll leave this crap to you, Arkride.
Why me? I have a feeling I know where these 3 are from.
Oh, there he is!
Guys?
Van! Wait, huh?
Sao!
What kind of crazy party is this?
Well, if it's an Aaron. How'd you even find this place? I thought I threw you off my tail.
This is what happens when you only keep people half in the loop.
Elaine. I didn't think you'd wandered down here too. Wait, isn't she the one and only Beauty's Blade? The woman next to her?
I happened to run into them during their search for you. I did have my doubts on whether to bring them here or not, but as you can see... Well, in any case, I had a feeling you were here.
My apologies. I had no idea what we were getting ourselves into. But now that I see it, this place certainly does pique my interest.
Well, I was gonna bring you down here at some point. But what's with you beating me to it, Elaine? You're the one who's constantly harping on about keeping him out of danger. You go and see now. We're used to danger. Besides, I see some other kids down here too. I know that you have our best interests at heart, but no one likes being kept at arm's length forever. Sorry for all the trouble this ended up causing, man. But hey, it's ended up being a good chance to teach him about this place, no? Oh, please, don't start acting like you did nothing wrong. I'll say, I have some choice words for you too, Zin. You didn't think to discuss your coming here with anyone else? Quite the arrogant move on your part. Well... Well, fun's over. I've had enough of being here. Today was more about saying hi anyway. I've done what I came for. Walter. We will see each other again at some point, even if the only other place I can imagine that happening is your prison cell. Well, kind strangers, if you would excuse me. Yeah, that's enough, Helos. Sorry for making you show us down here, Chief. We're out of here. See you all around sometime. I wouldn't be surprised if we met again, though that depends on what A does.
Well, now that the air has calmed down a touch, perhaps those of us who remain might continue sharing information?
Man, you never change.
Sounds like there's no room for doubt then. Armando's got some other organization working for him. So it would appear. Their funding is at least partly coming from those who funded the racial terrorism of the past too. That's awful. Van was telling us about that not long ago. Our company's risk assessment led us to the same conclusion. Up until a few years ago, racially motivated attacks on those of Eastern and Central Eastern descent were all too common. They were known to be orchestrated by white supremacist groups who traced their origins back to the Old Kingdom. But the situation changed significantly when a rather large group attacked the trade conference in Crossbell 4 years ago. Fortunately, we were able to quell the situation thanks to an insurance policy we had in place. And as soon as the crisis was put to rest, the former president started an aggressive crackdown on those groups. You didn't hear much from them after that. Then the post-war reparations put the entire issue on the back burner. That's not to say they disbanded, however. If anything, the economic prosperity provided an ideal cover for them to continue in secret. And now their cover is coming to an end, bringing the issue of them to the surface once again. Well, I don't know how those assholes are tied to Almata, but if they've got all those fat stacks at their disposal, that explains how they got so big so fast. Yeah, and with that kind of mirror, they could bring people on the outside into the fold. How'd the group Melchior and that new puppeteer come from? A group able to wipe out a high-ranking company of Jaegers single-handedly, and likely with special abilities at their disposal. So they are from the Gardens. Yeah, I am thoroughly unsurprised you've heard of them. Few have, even in the criminal underworld. What's the Gardens? Is it some kind of group? They're a criminal organization that's of a different breed to mafias like Armata. They don't have much in common with the society either, mind. We first learned of their existence 9 years ago. Their modus operandi is gathering orphans and giving them a first-class education in assassination. Damn, didn't know stuff like that was even real. Unfortunately, it very much is. Their members are few in number, but they complete their missions with startling success. The organization is divided into several groups called Gardens, with each being led by an overseer. We are aware of their presence in Marduk as well. Their threat level is considered to be S+. Internally, it was at one point believed that most unsolved assassinations were their handiwork. Yeah, you can imagine the headache when we even had another group trying to mimic their playbook. Still, their name hasn't cropped up very much over the past couple of years. Not since the overseer of the Garden of Swords was taken out by 2 members who fled the organization. Oh, wow. I feel like I've read that story somewhere before. What is it, Van? Nothing. Anyway, now we know that that group of monsters is working with Armata. It's still a mystery how they ended up that way. Same with how they wound up with all that terrorist funding. But maybe a more pressing question is why they're working together. True. They've got 3 of the worst tiles that exist. Just a matter of working out what hand they're going for. You're a Mahjong player too. You're right. We're going to need to focus on that going forward. Indeed, albeit in our own unique ways, no doubt. Well, I believe we've had enough discussions for one day. Still, it seems clear there's more room for negotiations between us and some other groups going forward. I'm most humbled you are including us in that. Well, I don't know about you and Yin, but Heiwei has its moderates too, like Fan. Take it we can include you guys in that too, Arkride? Goes without saying. Hell, with a common thread between all of you. And you're just gonna keep using us as a bridge between you anyways. You got that right, so we would. But of course. Stop being so in sync. I see it didn't take you long to adjust to life in the capital. Just bear in mind that Lady Ashen is rather worried about you back in Lomport. Do try to exercise restraint in your daily life, And she can stand to chill out a little. You should be the one checking on home more often. How is Shin doing, by the way? He's been abroad in Remaferia for half a year now, right? I believe he is doing rather well. He attends a distinguished middle school there and is blessed with many good friends. Kind of think of it, Chief. I know you go way back with him and the Direwolf. But I would have figured Rene would handle this kind of thing. That's right. The smart guy you and Elaine grew up with, yeah? He's actually quite occupied with another case for us. As for what that case is, you will soon see. That's sure an ominous way of putting it. You're going Sal's way. And she's one of the more reasonable ones too. Why can't the CID be staffed by more normal people? Forgive me for saying so, but you're a fine one to talk. Yeah, I can't believe you came to a place like this without us. Kinda pisses me off I let you shape me in the first place, but that's in the past now. So just what is this place? It's called the Blacklight District. It's the city's unofficial 13th district and its dark side. A lawless zone that changes its location from time to time and that few cops dare to tread. It's home to criminals of every kind. Good place for them to get together too. To think that all this time such a place was right under my nose. You know, I feel like Abby said something about it to me before. I was aware of its existence, but this is my first time seeing it in person. It looks to be a combination of multiple underground areas that went unused during the city's urban planning. Good spot to hang out. We had to walk through a whole damn maze just to get here. An underground coliseum and contraband as far as the eye can see. It's like it was made for me. Well, too late to do anything now that you're here. I'm gonna guess people stayed away because you had Elaine, but people are always getting into scuffles around here. So let me teach you how to speak this district's language. We'll take a tour while we do. Just keep your eyes peeled, alright? Right. Of course. I'm down. We're taking a tour of this special district. We've already checked out some of it, but it looks like more dialogue has probably appeared on the people that we spoke to before. Time for us to walk around the Blacklight District, but that will be next time. After our crazy clandestine meeting below ground. So with that said and with that done, Chapter 4 is underway. We're soon most likely to find out where we're headed next on our adventures. Join me next time where we'll probably, maybe, get that info. We'll see. Next time on Trails Through Daybreak. Until then, I say...
Right.
Right. Bye-bye.